Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in this video we are going to talk about like how to prepare for sales calls, right? So let me just put this here real quick. So you got an appointment, right? You got a sales call. So now what? So I'm going to literally list down the things you have to be sure and prepare about, right? So the first would be is you should have a pitch deck ready, right? Pitch deck, or you can call it a presentation, right? Presentation, yep. So what a pitch deck is, like I also have a pitch deck which I show to the clients when they get on a Zoom call with me, but I unfortunately I cannot disclose my own pitch deck. So let me just give you a quick tips here. So a pitch deck should include, let me just include those results, testimonials, companies you have worked with, right? Your credibility, anything which shows your credibility, right? Your reputation, and your somewhat popularity of your SMMA, right? Yeah. So this is like what the pitch deck is actually for, right? And the entire pitch deck, the only purpose of the pitch deck is to pitch the client, right? So it's like you are not pitching the client by your own self. This pitch deck will do all the work for you, right? So make sure to like have a pitch deck ready for before like the meeting. And initially you can just start off the introduction, like who are you, your process, right? Your qualification process, what makes you different, right? Have different slides about this particular topic so that you can literally stand out from the crowd, because people, most of the people in agency industry doesn't have pitch deck. They literally get on a Zoom call and they just pitch the client, like without even showing anything, and they just verbally tell like what they do, right? Because like guys, in today's world, people only believe in the things they actually see in from their real eyes, right? From their naked eyes, right? So that's why you have to show them what you're saying. That's why that's what exactly your pitch deck will do for you, right? So what makes you different, right? Your conversion ratios, you can mention like what's the lead to appointment ratio, what's the appointment to a sale ratio, something like that. And the last few things is, yeah, what do you guarantee them, right? Because mentioning your guarantee is very important. If you fail, what will happen, right? So you can like say like either you'll get a refund, or we will pay for your ads for the following month, something like that. Just giving an example, right? So these are the things which should include in a pitch deck. And if you doesn't have these things, don't create the pitch deck, right? Now the second thing is, pitch deck is ready, so initially you have to do some research. First thing first, right? So research about your client. Yeah. So research about the client, their website, their company, how long are they in the business, right? And go to their every page, check for like are they being consistent with their post or not. Because guys, in the sales call, of course your priority is selling the client, selling your services, but of course you also want to provide the value, right? So when you are on a call with the prospect, you can say, hey John, I have checked your business website, your Facebook page. Two things I have to mention is, like, first of all, your website doesn't have a Facebook pixel, which through which you cannot retarget your customers who are visiting your website. First things first, right? The second, you can mention like, I've also visited your Facebook page and found out you are not consistent with your posting, right? So why you're not posting stuff on Facebook, right? Because, like, for an example, you can say like, if you have a appointment with a roofing contractor, roofing company owner, you can say like, you can post your roofing installs about that on Facebook page to get more traction from homeowners, right? So give them some value, some tips, some suggestions, which actually add value and actually makes their lives easier for free, right? So just give them anything possible for free and they'll absolutely become a client, right? So you have created your pitch deck, you have research, right? And you have your pricing ready. Mm, Pricing ready. So guys, again, this is an important the secret sauce, to be honest. So you are on a call with your prospect and you are talking to the prospect. You haven't shared your screen yet, right? You will share your screen later in the call, right? But so initially when you start the call, you will ask the client, so as of now, how many customers you are closing? So let's say the client says 10, right? So then you know that if he's closing even 10 customers, he's making more than 30 to 40 grand a month, $40,000, right? So then you can go to your pitch deck just on the call without sharing your screen. You can go to the pitch deck and you can increase the price of your services, right? And this is a secret sauce, to be honest. And uh, and you can literally increase and decrease the price by talking to the client whether he will be able to afford your services or not. Because for an example, when I get like hop on a call with solar prospects, and when I ask them like how many like closes are you doing, so if they say below 5, so then I know like it would be kind of hard for them to afford my services. And just to close this client, I lower my prices just on that call only, and they won't even get to know like I just lowered my prices, right? And similarly, when I get on a call with a solar company and they say like we are doing 100 installs a month, I'll increase my prices from, let's say, $2,000 to $4,000, because they can easily pay me. So this is again a secret sauce. Increase your prices, increase and decrease your prices on the Zoom call itself by qualifying the client, and don't let them know like you have like made some changes in your pricing. Simple as that, right? Again again have another slide on your guarantees. Okay, the pitch deck should have that, right? So let the client, not client, he isn't become a client yet, let the prospect do most of the talking, right? And guys, whenever you're showing the pitch deck, just make sure to recheck with them again. So let's say you are telling them how a process works, so something like, hey John, this is how we generate leads, right? So once you say that, then you will ask the client like, are we good, are we on the same page? You're rechecking with the client like whether he's listening to you or not, just to get his attention again on what you have to say, right? Because most of the time like these guys are very busy and they won't even listen to you, and you like literally speak for the entire time, and they don't get an idea what you were actually talking about, right? So just to get and gain their attention again, just ask them like, hey John, are we on the same page? Just try to say that like after, let's say, 2 or 3 minutes of you speaking, right? So again, this was another secret sauce. Then let the prospect do the most of the talking. And yeah guys, so this is how your sales call should go, right? And if I talk about like how to prepare, like I don't think so there's much to prepare. Do your research about the website, company page, so that you can add some value on the sales call, and your pitch deck should be ready. And I think, yeah, and also like in like open different tabs, let's say tabs for a business manager, ad manager, results, screenshots. Just try to open as many as results possible before the call. And so that once you share your screen, you would be able to show the client everything: results, testimonials, references, basically everything. So this is how I usually prepare for my meetings. But as of now, like after taking close to around 100 plus sales call, I have one pitch deck, right? And sometimes what happens is like I won't even open the pitch deck, I just close the client without even sharing my screen. Because the clients, the appointments we get, they're pretty much aware like how the process works. So I don't even like need to share my screen and tell them like how Facebook ads work, right? Because uh, these appointments which I get from my agency are not cold appointments, they are warm appointments, which means they're aware of about like Facebook ads and how to generate leads. Moreover, they have tried Facebook ads for themselves but never worked out, and that's what they are here for. And that's where I never share my screen, I just try to close them. And hopefully I book the follow-up call, right? And like another thing guys, like Once you are about to conclude the call, make sure to book a follow up call. So let's say John says, "Hey Bhavish, I think whatever you told me, I think I like it. I think I'm going to do it. But one thing is like I have to talk to my wife or I have to talk to my partner." Then my response will be, "Hey John, absolutely, no pressure. Take your time. So before you conclude this call, before you leave this call, I just want to schedule another follow up call from where we can onboard you, right? And once he tell you yeah sure, so he will give you the date and time and you have to reschedule the appointment with them, and that's known as a follow-up call. So if you're booking a follow-up call, the chances of closing that client is high, and if he shows for the follow-up call, the chances are 100% he's becoming your client for sure if he show up for the follow-up call, which most of the time he doesn't, because I'm saying for experience, like we are booking a lot of follow-up calls and many of these prospects doesn't even show, and we know like they're ghosting us, and they won't be becoming a client, so we just accept the fact and we move on to the next prospect, simple as that. So yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it, and this is how you can and you have to prepare for a sales call, and make sure to have a like good pitch deck, like which your prospects can believe in, right? So guys, I'll be concluding this video real quick. Just drop your feedback, and I'll be back with more crazy video very very soon.